And a good day all of you. John Henderson here, the Barefoot Ramble and Chats, back again with you, another Barefoot Ramble edition. Wine today, Barefoot Merlot. Comes in at 13.5% ABV. Saw this at some package store around, not for me, but it's somewhere a little distance from another location that I frequent. This little park I go to, go walk and sit, you know. This is a Merlot. Finish up the whole bottle. Hints of chocolate, boysenberry, cherry, and a little hint of vanilla as well, and some plums. So this wine is owned by E&J Gallo. I do like wine, but I haven't really been drinking a lot of wine lately, as of late, just mostly stick it to the beer stuff and not to mix things, but decided, let me go ahead and do this. This was marked down for $2 something and change, just little size bottles, those little miniatures here. So 13.5. Now it's this is from what I have here. Now other places could vary between 12.5, but if it goes 12.5 and 13.5, but if it goes, or 13, 12.5, 13, 13.5%. If it goes past 14, it would be considered a dessert wine. So all these innate laws in this country are just crazy. But anyway, other varietals, of course, Barefoot has, you know, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, Riesling, you know all the varietals that are out there that are popular, you know. If I would drink wine, I would definitely drink all the reds. Tend to be a little more, which is better for you. Also has the thing called, forgive me for saying this, resveratrol. You all know what I'm talking about. I butcher names, unfortunately. It's supposed to be good for your heart. Yeah, it's a very key ingredient that they have, that you see in most wines. But then you see them in most resveratrol. Say that 20 times. Resveratrol. You can also see them in grape juice and cranberry juice and things like that, but you know, preferably in red wine, particularly Cabernets and some Merlots as well. So, as you all know, I do, like I said, with the reviews I've done, mostly on Cabernets. If I am doing a red wine review, would be a Cabernet or a soft red. None of these fruity reds, these, you know, extra real sweet like Arbor Mist or even Stella, which I'm going to be doing a Stella Rose review one day. The price for Stella Rose, and plus the ABV on Stella Rose is so low, it's like fruit juice, folks. It's like really 5%. I don't know why people want to consider that wine, but alright, in any event, enough talking. So if I'm getting on the nose, is definitely vanilla, and definitely getting that chocolate, and definitely smelling some of that boysenberry as it describes in this. So of course, the ones I mentioned, Cabernet I would drink, or Syrah or Shiraz. Merlots here and there, Pinot Noirs here and there, but so white wines, yeah, you know, at some events, you know, get-togethers, I'll have them, but really, red is usually preferably what I consume. So, all right, let's do it. Not bad. Nice little hint of oak. Slightly, you get the chocolate on the tongue. A little vanilla, but I'm getting more of the boysen and more of those plums in this wine. And the cherry is also kind of underlined as well. So there again, every time I start drinking these wines, or you know, or any of them, or any varietal, you know, begin thinking about back in the day of all the Sunday dinners that we would have. You know, my family all would gather, and of course the big jug of, you know, Carlo Rossi or Taylor wines, That was probably the two. Well, Parmesan as well. Good luck finding any Parmesan wines anywhere, but those are the big jug wines, on the table. Manischewitz, ugh. We had that. Never had Mogen Day, but Manischewitz was also the one, and it was like, yeah, who could drink this nonsense? I didn't know it better as a kid, And again, as I said, the wines were spiked, with soda, Sprite particularly, or just to make sure that we didn't get, the kids just a little bit, but then the rest was all Sprite. So, yes, don't do that, parents nowadays. Please don't. We don't want you to get in trouble. No, we do not. So, but yeah, that was just fun times. The Sunday dinners, with these sort of wines, the big jugs, and boom, sitting there and just, enjoying ourselves, having fun, just talking, whatever. And yes, we would. Sometimes we got called out on certain things. The kids, I was called out on some stuff as a child, behavior this week. But most of the time, we just ate dinner, had fun, we talked, about stuff, and music was being played. It was good. It was good. Looking back on it now, but nowadays Sunday dinners, who does them? Maybe some people do. I don't know, but the big jug, the wine, and they're just talking about life and family, and then we need to go back to that. Kind of might do some wonders for some of these families in our society. I'm just saying, not to get on a diatribe about life and family, but a little bit helps. But yeah, this is really good. Inexpensive wine. You usually see it, the 1.5 milliliter bottle, 1.5 liter bottle, excuse me, or the 750 milliliter. Usually, this wine is usually reasonably priced. You're not gonna, get hurt in terms of what you buy and where you get it, and usually runs from between $10, maybe 11. The 750 milliliter bottle runs about maybe 5 or 6. So you're not really spending a lot of money. So the average price, and then normal size, as I said, 9 or 10, between maybe as high as maybe 11. So it's an affordable wine. So I did a review of the Cabernet about 2 years ago, and yeah, I saw that review, and I was one person that commented said I was tired. Yes, I was extremely tired from work and just stuff, but should not have done that. But anyway, I'm saying now, but overall this is not too bad. Heavy duty pasta dishes, heavy duty steak, which I had the other night at one of the restaurants. What was it? Texas Roadhouse. I had a T-bone. Nice juicy steak, medium, a good burger, any grilled meats or smoked meats. This wine would definitely pair well with it, on a perfect day. Nice pasta dish, spaghetti or any lasagna or whatever. Fulfillment, good food and good wine, as they always say. So this isn't bad. Again, like I said, I drink mostly Cabernets, but I'll do some Merlots here and there. Cabernets and Syrah, but this is pretty good for the price. So I'm gonna go. I'll go 9. I'll go 9 for this one. Pretty good for the wine. Not too bad. A good Merlot at a reasonably priced. So Merlot from Barefoot, again owned by our friends at E&J Gallo. Check it out at your local package store / liquor store, grocery store, specialty store, or specialty wine store, whatever it is. I'm sure the wine snobs will say, we don't sell that trash here. How dare you? There are folks who like that. But anyway, like I said, folks, just go with what your heart tells you and what your money tells you. And everybody else can go kiss rocks. Kick rocks, or kiss my black, or kiss your natural booty. Natural booty, what did I say? Yeah, just have the rest of it. Kiss your butt. Let's put it that way. All right, there. Plain, Politically correct. There you go. All right, so I'll go 9 A minus for this one for the Barefoot Merlot. Check it out. Try it. I think you'll like it. You will. It's John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble and Chat. So you keep on watching. So always cheers, live, laugh, and la 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 la. Merlot, Merlot, Merlot from Barefoot. Very enjoyable. Oh yeah, yeah.